Hello, everyone. I just wanted to come on here real quick and honor my queen, my mentor, Tina Turner, Rejoice in Heaven, with a quick classic face. Before I go to work, I've already prepped my skin with some of the, well, actually, I cheated with the night cream and I used that on my neck instead of using the day cream because I'm out. And a little eye cream under my eyes. So I've already done that. Okay. I'm going to do a little concealer. On the eyes. Concealer for the darkness. Time for me to make a trip back to LA Laser. And actually, I only use about 3 squirts. Maybe just a little bit more, just in case. But let's see, concealer, Revlon ColorStay. Foundation. And let's see, I'm gonna just dab this real quick. I'm using the actual live feed as my mirror, so it's gonna look a little wonky, but I'm close enough to this mirror here in my front room that I can look to the side and make sure that I'm hitting all the right spots. This is really going to be a test because it is, I think it's like 95, 97 in Las Vegas right now. But that's okay. This ColorStay is designed to stay on. I should probably do like an update later on. Let's see, I put the moisturizer under my eyes so the foundation stays smoothly. And I've noticed that using concealing under my eyes, it kind of cakes up. So I'm like, well, why don't I just try moisturizing? Of course, watched a couple YouTube videos and they say moisturize first. Okay, and I just put a little dab of concealer on my eyelids so when I put the eyeshadow on, it shows up. This is probably going to be a one for the books for me because I'm usually messing around. It takes me forever to put my face on. But I'm on a time constraint today. I got to get this done and then go to work. Okay, I think that'll do it. Looks like I got all the spots. Remind myself not to get too distracted on one area. I like to apply in a circular motion. I do have a foundation brush, but I seem to get a better coverage when I use my fingers. And I named this one a classic face because, of course, being on stage, Tina wore makeup, but she didn't overdo it. She always had a classic face of makeup. Okay. Pull it down here. Hopefully the AC isn't too loud, but sorry, had to do it. Okay, I see this one is kind of folding a little bit. All right. That's going to have to do it. Then grab some tissue to get this off my fingertips and my hands. And then I've noticed the latest trend in setting the powder, which I'm old school, it's called setting, not baking, is to use a powder puff sponge, whichever. But I've always used one of these. Actually, back in like the early 90s, I used a body puff that was like 2-3 times this size. But this ColorStay powder is the deal. I keep looking to the side so I can stay on task, because if I try to just look here, I'm not getting it where I need to get it. And yes, I powdered the lid. So I set the lid. I set my nose, probably more than I should. But like I said, it's hot here in Vegas. I do this one time. Now, maybe later on, you know, 4 or 5 hours when I go to lunch at work, I'll blot the oil from my nose. But other than that, and maybe touch up my lipstick after eating something, depending. I kind of eat with manners, so my lipstick pretty much stays on. Yet, being totally vulnerable today. Fill my cheeks with air, that way it gets in all the spots evenly. One more pass through it. Of course, if I start sweating, upper lip is where it's going to happen, and my nose. So I make sure there's plenty of powder on my nose just for the sweating aspect. Probably put a little too much under my eye, but it'll be all right. And then a buff around the top. I'm going to have a band on for the hair that I'm going to put on, so that's why I don't do my whole forehead. Buff under the neck. Grab some more tissue to get any that's in my eye. I'll take like crease brush. This is not my crease brush though. This is my eye smudger brush. Get the residue powder out of my eyes. All right. Up. Forgot my Q-tip, but that's all right. I can use tissue. For my lips. Oh, let's see. Nice little Revlon compact. I'm just going to do a very quick. Oh, it's got a sponge tip. I'm going to use my brush anyway. The darkest color in my corners. Sometimes I go almost halfway. It depends. Since I'm in a hurry, it's easier to just go ahead and go almost halfway in. Kind of even. Considering I'm sitting sideways, I can blend it to make it look even. Let's see, grab my all over brush and put this like in the corners. Oh, that actually didn't do too bad. And then I can take my blending brush and just blend it all together. This might not turn out too bad considering I'm struggling to see what I'm doing. That'll work. No highlighter needed. Let's see. Kind of feel my eye kind of watering again. Ah, and then let's see. Oh, wow. Emergency. Of course, doing it live and have to go. All right, this is the ColorStay brow pencil. So let's see. What I usually do is I kind of line it up right in the corner of my. I line with this in the corner. That's why I put the start, and then I go up and kind of line it up here in the middle, and then I come down. This is going to be tricky because, like I said, I'm sitting on the side of the bed. And let's see if I can do this without. I usually kind of do one on each eye to make sure I have them asymmetrical. More shadow over there in the corner. And let's see. I like how it's angled. Make the point like right there. Then I can fill it in. Almost really messed that up. Okay, that's not bad. All right, this one. A little more. Not too bad. We're going with that. We're going with that. I can always clean it up a little bit. Volumizing. Revlon, waterproof. Waterproof mascara, that is. Clean those up in a minute. One of these is eyeliner. Revlon ColorStay. Eyeliner. Oh, wow. That buffer? That was the buffer. Check me out using it the wrong way. Ah, that was the buffer. Precision gel eyeliner. It says precision gel eyeliner. Woo! Almost 6. I'll jazz that up. In the mirror. Oh, shoot. There I go, destroying the pencil already. Jazz that up when I get in the mirror. Okay, now for the lips. We're doing Mary Kay. Red lip liner. Tina always wore a classic red lip. It's never too heavy on the eye makeup. I usually fill in my lips to ensure that my lipstick stays on. Sorry, I had to get up close in the camera. Well, in the mirror. Sometimes I do a double line, and other times I do a complete fill-in. What I do with the phone, because the phone, I caught the phone before it went off. And then I'm going to end with the new limited edition Mary Kay matte liquid lipstick. And this is, I know it's red. I can't see the exact uh, name. I like a glossy lip, but Tina always had a classic red, not so glossy lip. Which makes sense, being on stage, singing, don't want the lips to come off. So that makes sense. Now, I'm going to top it off with my Tina hair. Get my headband perfect. Got her all brushed out and ready to go. Fluff it up a little bit. One side is always trying to do its own thing. But anyway, here we go. With my Tina honoring classic look. Rejoice in heaven, my queen.